Let's do where I left off. I think I was yharnam, the lamp at least, and I have my axe to +3. That means we're ready to actually start old yharnam, not get to it. So let's go. Alright, let's see. The last run ended very short in Central Yharnam. The run before that ended in the fucking woods or something. The run before that, I made it all the way to the fucking end of the whole game. I made it to Gehrman, and Gehrman got me. But this is the run. This is the run. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get a huge chunk of this game done right now.
Maybe
not the whole game, but a lot of it, enough of it to where I can leave off, come back next time and not die. That seems to be my biggest problem. Is I'll be on a roll, but I'll be playing for too long, take a break, come back, and then die almost immediately. Don't know why. And that's not always the case, just more often than not.
Which is why I must stop.
And I try and make, logical breaks in my like I try not to quit right before a boss if I can help it. I'll try and beat the boss and then then stop, but still haven't been quite able to pull this shit off yet. And playing at work is a little bit different, just because, yes, like I can play at work, but like I'm working nights, but so I still need to be like alert and aware, and you can't pause in Bloodborne. So if if someone wakes up, I basically just either have to quit and pause out, or quit out no matter what I'm doing if I'm in the middle of a boss fight, or if I'm in like this, if someone were to need me, I would just run to the corner basically and hope nothing killed me while I was taking care of that until I could come back. Other than that, I feel like I should have been able to complete this by now with the time I've had to play at work, but I'm gonna give myself some slack because this is a hard game, but goddamn, I've played this game so many times. I should be able to beat this game without dying every time. Not still working toward my first one. But I love this game, so it's almost a blessing. That gives me an excuse to keep playing. Don't start shooting me right here, dude. That's when you peg me unfairly, and I don't like that shit. Out there is fine, just don't shoot me down here. I don't like, yeah. See, that's when it gets unfair. Stop that. Maybe it's the torch. Maybe it catches his eye. Now we cheese Mr. Hunter. He didn't notice us. Come on. Yoo-hoo! Over here. Come on, puppy. I shouldn't say puppy. I don't want to hurt a puppy. I should say evil man. Come on, evil man. Over here. Come get some. No, he's gonna heal when he goes up. Yeah, that's why I bring him down here. It's just, you can call it what you want. I call it saving time. Come on. Yes, gotcha. Alright. Just don't heal. And now we sprint and run and run and run and roll. I always love coming down here. No matter how many times I do it, it's just so awesome knowing that like there's this whole section that like you have to find. You have to find the whole game, but you know what I mean? It's just a hidden in option. You don't even have to come down here. Like, I love that kind of shit. Oh, you're still up. That's adorable. Yep, I'll just get my treasure while you're moseying your way on down the stairs as slow as can be. Nice, I love all these gems. I only have what? Oh, I do have 2 on my cleaver. I have 2 on my... Oh, I thought I only had 1 on my axe. Okay, well... I like to nail this guy right here, but he has a habit of taking off. Thank God he's not this time. I mean, it's only 140 souls, but that's more than I would have if I didn't kill him, so... Try and get this guy too. If not, it's not that big of a deal, but... Awesome, he followed up. Because these guys drop gems too. Ah, that transform attack didn't come out when I wanted, and I didn't get my regain. You know, and I've gone through this so many times, and I've got my route down, you know, and the order. But lately I've been wondering, like, why am I doing the jumps to get this and that, like, you know, just items that I'm, like, just cosmetic items that are kind of, like the bloody messenger thing right there. That trick jump is there, and if you miss it, you only miss the item, right? But it is kind of out of the way. It's like, why do I bother? See? Like, the first time I missed that, it bugged me, because I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to go back up. But then I was like, wait, no I don't, you know? I don't need that. It's just there. So, based on that, I don't know why I haven't thought of it before, but based on that, I think I'm gonna... I already kind of do, you know, like, if I know I'm not gonna use shit, like, the fire gem, when you go down through Cathedral, you know, when you, go down into the sewers of Cathedral Ward, and you're making your way up to open up the gate to get to Vicar Amelia. I hope you know what I'm talking about. When you're down there with the first big guy with the bags. Anyways, you should know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that fire gem down there that the bloodsucker guards, I always just skip it because I know I'm never going to use that gem. It's just not worth the time or the hassle. So, and I thought, you know, maybe at first, you know what, like maybe that could be considered like skipping the game because the enemy that's, you know, a tough enemy, and you know, maybe it could kill me, and that's, you know, part of the challenge. But I'm not really looking at it like that. To me, it's just there's and that rune in Bergenworth, that's the other one, also guarded by a bloodsucker. It's just not a rune. Most of the runes I never use. I just pick them up because they're on my way. But if it's out of the way, there are some stuff that I get to, like the Chalice Dungeon materials, like in Nightmare Frontier. A couple of those are kind of out of the way, and I mean, definitely would save a little bit of time if I skipped them, but they're at least worth, you know, like, you know, 7,000, whatever, however many souls, so at the very least I'm still getting something out of it. With the runes, or like actually I don't know how much those are worth. I don't think I've ever really sold them, so I should check that out before I speak on that, but I'm guessing they're not worth too much. Maybe I should find that out though. Because if they are worth something, obviously most of the time, if I make that jump, I'll run over and pick up the item because I'm already up there, right? So if it turns out that, you know, they're worth 10,000 souls a piece, then absolutely I'll go back and get it, but especially this early in the game. Other than that though, I'm thinking, yeah, if I know I'm not going to use it, I'm going to stop worrying about it. And there's really only a few items that fall under that category, that being one of them. The other ones I can't even think of right now. Unless you want to talk about the Hunter's Dream, but everything there, like the doll set is worth a ton of money. You can make the argument like, you know, the old Hunter Bone, sure, like, never gonna use it. But, and then you could make the argument that, you know, the umbilical cord, well, you know, you could get the third one from, you know, there's 4 umbilical cords, you only need 3. But, again, I feel like it is, yes, it's a little bit out of the way, you do have to do the extra run, but it's not very long, that's the shortest run, I mean, it's not very far. You're basically just running up the elevator one extra time, and you get, let's see, what, 14, 21, 20, I don't know, like 35,000 souls worth of material out of there, not to mention the umbilical cord, so to me that's worth it. Same with Emlik. And I guess that falls under the category of 100%. You know, I'm doing the whole game, I'm not just, this isn't like a speed run, this isn't, let's just get to the end without dying. Like, the point of this is to do the entire game without dying. The DLC, I understand, is part of the game, but it's DLC, and I started this run to help myself not go crazy waiting for the DLC, and I'm having a hard enough time. I haven't been able to do it without the DLC, so I'm not going to throw the DLC in quite yet. But I understand why someone might say, well, it's 100%, you should do the DLC. Yeah, I know, but I'm just not there yet. Working my way there, I guess you could say. That is the ultimate goal, I would say, to do this and then move on to No Death with the DLC, and then if that worked out, you know, I'd keep going, No Death, the Dark Souls 3 probably from there. Dark Souls 1 and 2, I played them, I love them. Dark Souls 1, obviously, I like more than Dark Souls 2. I'm in that bandwagon for sure. I still enjoy Dark Souls 2. Maybe it's because I played the remastered, so I never had, I don't know what the complaints were other than the obvious changes in the combat and the weirdness of the levels, but I actually didn't, yeah, I like Dark Souls 2, not as much as Dark Souls 1 or 3, but I still enjoyed it, so I would consider doing a run. But the problem is with Dark Souls 1 and 2, I don't know them well enough. I can't even make it through Dark Souls 1, like just the game. I can't make it through Dark Souls 1 without consulting a guide. Like, I get lost. I know most of it. I know it better than Dark Souls 2, I would say. And I mean, I could fumble my way through most of them, but if I were trying to do it correctly, like
Welcome. What?
Dark Souls 2, you know, talk to this guy with this number of intelligence to make sure that later on I can get this side, you know what I mean, that kind of shit. I need a guide.
Farewell, good hunt.
But just for, if I really wanted to get from the beginning to the end of Dark Souls 1, I don't think I could do it without looking at a guide at least a couple times. Especially towards the end, just because I wouldn't know where to backtrack. I wouldn't know, you know, I forget, like, shit, where do I need to go to get this, you know, progress this, or, you know, Dark Souls 2, fuck, I haven't even completed all the DLC in Dark Souls 2, just because that snowy area is hell. I think I've actually said that before, that I never beat that just because I hate just the run to that boss with the double light saber-tooth tiger is fucking ridiculous. And that's me already experiencing the run up to Blue Smelter Demon, which, if you've done that run, it's fucking ridiculous. So yeah, I don't know if I'll ever beat all of the Dark Souls 2 DLC. I have beat it. I've gotten to the end where you fight that one boss that has that giant sword, and he looks almost like a wet nurse. What's his face from the Bloodborne? What is that boss's name? Wet Nurse Margot, whatever. Margot's Wet Nurse. But and then you get to the end where all those dudes are coming out. You're like in a lava area. Yeah. Anyways. So I have beaten Dark Souls 2, it's just been a while. I've thought about starting up a new game, actually, just recently. And Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne are the only two that I have played enough that I can get through. I can go start to finish, do everything in the game the way I want to do it, as far as like NPCs and quests and the weapons I want to get and the rings and item locations without a guide. And even Dark Souls 3 still, it's like some of the DLC, like the DLC I've gone through probably 4 or 5 times, but it's, I mean, like the Ring City, I still get mixed up as far as like, okay, when do I go back and talk to this, and, you know, blah blah blah. So the main game for sure, I can get through that, but, and again, I still don't have all the NPC stuff memorized in Dark Souls 3. But that's just because there's a lot of fucking NPCs. I mean, because you get them all in the Firelink, and then at the end of the game you have all this optional shit you can do with them. And that's the stuff I just don't memorize. A lot of it I do, but a lot of it I don't. And now I'm just waiting on Elder Ring, and if it's the game, I don't want to. I know it's going to be mind-blowing, but because I know that, I don't want to set my expectations too high and then set myself up for a disappointment. Even though it's a good game regardless, I don't want it, you know, maybe it won't reach the heights I thought it was, because I already had it so propped up in my brain. So keeping my expectations just how they should be, right, from software game. Excited, and that's it, just excited for the game. Like with Sekiro, didn't know much about it. I made it that way on purpose. Was excited, loved it. That's another one that obviously it's not really in the Souls family, but it's still a From game and a damn good one. And shit, I've beaten it twice, but it would have only been once, but I beat it on accident the first time. If anyone's played the game, you'll know why. There's a point where you you're fighting this boss not very far into the game, and you have to make a decision, and I made the wrong one, and it ended the game when I wasn't even like halfway through. So I had to start over and make the right decision to get the rest of the game. Anyways, I could not make it through Sekiro without a guide. I can say that definitively. I couldn't even make it to probably the second or third boss without a walkthrough. Just because there's so many different paths and so many. That's the whole point, right? I mean, is to give you options. The problem with Sekiro is not problem. The confusing thing with Sekiro is that From Software games are very interconnected most of the time. They're very interconnected. Sekiro is the first one that's pretty vertical, right? I mean, you're swinging around like Spider-Man and you're like this ninja dude. Instead of this where it's like more timing. I don't know. I get not timing. What's the word? Because Bloodborne, yes, you're parrying, but it's not the same kind of parry as Sekiro. And especially with the flying around and the drop attacks are way different. You know, you're a ninja, so when you're dropping down on someone, you're actually taking them out in one hit. Whereas Dark Souls drop attack, you might do a lot of damage, but you're not taking them down to the ground like in Sekiro. So as far as that kind of shit, it is very, I think they want you to kind of get lost, and that's kind of part of the fun, right?
Farewell, good.
The problem is when you want to be going in the right direction and, oh shit, I was supposed to go to Ashina Castle like fucking an hour, like 2 hours after I did, or, you know, there's just too much track of, and I lose track and it gets confusing. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. It just be fucking BSB. What's next? Hemwick. Duh. Or did we go back? No, I already went and got all the NPCs from Century Yharnam, so we're done with that. So yeah, we're going back to Cathedral Ward. I shouted a little brain fart right there. But cut me some slack, because I was at work all night, so I haven't even been to sleep yet. Now, Demon Souls is one that I never got to play. I always wanted to. I just never had a PS3. If they would release it or remaster it, I'd be all over it. And Neo 2, I thought about going to get that today, actually. I still haven't beat Neo 1. Not because I didn't enjoy it, I didn't really... It's a very good game. It's a very good game, it really is. I just didn't fall in love with it the way I fell in love with like Bloodborne or Dark Souls. I made it decently, like, you know, like pretty far in. There was just a lot of the mechanics, not mechanics, there's a lot of like the intricacies of the combat that were interesting, but again, it just didn't hold my attention long enough for me to really learn enough, like, or to learn what I should have learned to like really be good at it. So I don't even know where I'm at in that game. I don't know how close to the end I am. Yeah. With Neo 2's release coming up, I did read, you know, I put it back on my PS4's hard drive and played it for like 10 minutes. Or was planning to. I don't know if I ever did. I need to. Long story short, Neo 2, I played the beta, and it just feels better than Neo 1. I don't know what it is. It's the same company. It's the same exact formula. Not exact, but same formula. And same skeleton at least. But the beta just felt so smooth. Like it was so much fun to play. So that alone made me want to buy it, even though I haven't beat the first one. That doesn't, it's just like Dark Souls 1 and 2. Like, you don't have to necessarily start with 1. You know, you can absolutely, you can have different experiences, but that's because they're different games. So I think it's totally fine if I go and grab Neo 2 while it's still new. And then maybe that'll be so enjoyable that I'll actually go back and appreciate the first Neo a little bit more, you know? You never know. I think I just talked myself into going to picking it up. Shit, I hate it when the big guy is off track. Because you never know if he's going to glitch out and try and get... Yeah, what the fuck are you doing? Try and keep this as safe as possible. I guess this is a whole nother run that you could, not run, but a whole nother item that you could put in the category of possibly unnecessary at this point at least. But I do use the Holy Blade for some pretty important things later on. I mean, it's not my go-to weapon for sure, but it's absolutely needed to do this, to pull off the no death for some, you know, a few encounters. So I do need this badge, and you have access to it right now. You get the soul share coming up here, and you're already coming this way to open up the gate, right? So you already got to come up here. So, or not up here, but you need to come to the tower. So why not? It's almost like just, why not just get it done? If I'm gonna buy the Holy Blade eventually, why not get the access to it as soon as I can? Like, why the fuck not? It almost makes less sense to come back later in the game, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. It really does actually make less sense to come back later. If I'm already here now, it just makes sense to get it done and over with and grab it. Especially since it's earlier in the game and I can make better use of the smaller amount of souls that... Oh my... You gotta be fucking kidding me. Why did I just jump there? Oh my god. Fucking jump mechanics in Bloodborne, I swear to god. You better stick me on top of it. I didn't even... Yeah, I was sprinting, but I didn't even take my fucking finger off it. Maybe I did, I don't know. But... there's no way I'm starting over because of that one. I have died to gravity more times than I care to admit, but I'm not counting that one, sorry. That was bullshit on its highest level. Now, if I would have... See? Right there. If I would have not been paying attention and rolled off, that's one thing, but... like that. Fucking hell. See? That's what I get. That's karma, or irony, or whatever you want to call it. And now we're back to the beginning. Well, I just spent 8 minutes of my life playing Bloodborne for fun, instead of for a run. That's alright. Because I do have fun playing this game. Fuck, I can't believe that though. I've been dropping this control. I'm so careful with my shit. It's my PlayStation stuff, because I move it, you know, night to night from home to work, so I have to be careful with it, but I keep dropping it at work, because I'll have my headphones plugged in, and I'll get up and pull them off the table. I'm starting to, and I have a brand new one on the shelf that I've been saving for when one breaks, but I don't think this one's broken. But now I'm kind of questioning. This one. That's the one I just died in.
Oh.
We'll call this one No Die. No Die, please. Okay, well, given the fact that I didn't even make it to Vic or Amelia and I already have to start over again, and that was already a half hour of playtime. I don't know how far I'm gonna get now. I'll try and get to Old Yarnum again. I can usually pull that off in about an hour. I'll try and make it quicker. I'll try and maybe run through some stuff that I would normally not run through. And away we go. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't even have my weapons yet. Oh, he didn't follow me up.
Oh, that might be what.
Actually, I shouldn't risk it. I was gonna say I let Gilbert actually speak for once, but I already know his dialogue and I'm not gonna watch that guy pop up. I'm not gonna chance it.
Are you that I
If you can't open the door, how did you just give me a vial of blood? Oh, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna start dissecting the physical reality you live in. Oh my god, how did all those attacks not connect? I always felt like this should be one of the doors that gives you dialogue. I don't know why, it just looks like it should be one. That's it. It just looks like one. That's all. If the other ones that give dialogue, that's the one that should be the first one. I always thought that. Just look at it. It stands out like a fucking sore thumb. Stands out more than this one with the lamp, that's for sure. Especially when, you know, you're first time in the game, figuring shit out. Okay, you're not gonna drop anything, but you're gonna drop something for me. Okay, what do you guys got for me? Hurt. That's what you guys have. I got some for you. Ow, fucking, that's too much hurt, dude. Alright, big fella. Give me a gem. Give me a gem. Be a deer and give me a gem. I wish these guys had a chance to drop shards, but gems are still good. Come on, give me a gem. Give me a gem. I know you want to. Eh. Ow. How did I already miss those two? Oh, I didn't. Okay, I was gonna say, there's no fucking way. I need to get your ass back here. I don't know where you think you're going. Ow. How far are you gonna chase me, Mr. Shield? How ballsy are you? Not very. I got my eye on you, though. I thought he might drop something this time. You're gonna drop nothing, actually. But you are gonna drop a vial. So thank you in advance. Oh, a cocktail, that's alright. I'll take that. Wait, I thought I already got one of you. How did I miss two of you? That doesn't add up. That math is incorrect, sir. Mr. Shield, you're just a good soldier, aren't you? You went straight back to your post. Totally forgot about the infiltrator. More like a goldfish, actually, than a soldier. Thought I saw a shiny. See, okay, that's another item right there that would fall under the unnecessary list. Oil urns. I never use oil urns, but it is right there, and this early in the game, every soul counts, or blood echo, excuse me, every blood echo counts. And they may not drop a ton, but 3 crows in one hit, I mean, why not? Especially since it's not that. If it was more out of the way, I would skip it, but that's just kind of an example of what I was talking about earlier. There's just some things like throughout the game that I've been wondering, like, why am I picking this up, you know? Get your furry ass over here, Jesus. Ow. Not cool though. Thank you for the shard. Oh, I should have made some blood bullets. That was stupid. Oh well. You're gonna give me one too, aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? Yeah. Fuck yeah. You're just gonna give me vials, but that's alright. Your buddies gave me fucking shards. Both of them did. Awesome. And you're gonna give me one too, aren't you, big guy? Oh no, you're gonna fucking kill me. You gotta be fucking kidding. Stop doing that, you asshole. You better give me a shard after that fucking mess. Yeah, long time. How you doing? Ah! I can't afford to miss my attacks when I have this low stamina. I need those to connect. Come on, Bloodborne, help me out just a little bit. Thank you. Thank you for the knives. Thank you. I don't really use those either, but I'll take them. Good, man. Just same old. Fucking waiting for Elden Ring to come out. I was just talking about Neo too. I think I might go get that one. I know I'm gonna get it eventually. I just don't know if I want to beat Neo 1 first, since I still haven't beat that game, or and just get Neo 2 when it's $20 instead of 60, or if I just want to buy it now. Because I played the beta and I had a lot of fun. I had more fun in the beta for Neo 2 than I probably did in Neo 1, so I kind of just want to go buy it right now. It was fun. I just never beat it. I enjoyed it, I just didn't fall in love with it like I fell in love with these games. Which, of course, like, I'm never gonna love anything like I love Bloodborne or Dark Souls, but it kind of scratches that same itch, I guess, in a way. And same as Sekiro, but Sekiro I beat. Neo was just too different. Not too different, that there's nothing wrong with being different. That's what made it good. It's just, it was, I don't know how to explain it, and I don't know, I can't really put my finger on why I liked the beta for Neo 2 more than I liked Neo. Maybe it was it just felt smoother. You said you got Neo 2, like, don't you think the gameplay just feels smoother? Like, Neo 1 was very smooth, like, straight out the gate. That's the first thing I remember. My first impression was like, wow, this like really flows, you know, the combat. But Neo 2, the beta, it was like butter, man. Like, get it, huh? Get it now? So it's that good, huh? Yeah, and you know, I'm not one or big on like spending an hour creating my character, but I do appreciate the fact when games add that in, and maybe the story will, you know, have me pay more attention this time around. Who knows? It's a completely different game, so yeah, you're right. I think I'm just gonna go get it now. Well, not right now, but I'll go get it over the weekend, that's for sure. Oh shit, I missed the putt. The mutt in the cut in the cage. Leave the old lady alone. She's already cranky enough. Now we know why. You've been barking outside her window all day. You know, she should thank the hunter for taking care of the wolf outside of her house, but she doesn't mention that. Oh no. You're welcome, lady. That thing would have eaten you alive. Speaking of, you know, speeding things up for the sake of my no death runs, I've been debating just killing Eileen right here and now to get her shit and her hunter rune. But I don't know how that affects getting like the air rune from Henrik later on, and I don't know. Plus, I've done everything in the game at least once. I've, you know, not trophy-wise either, like I've done like all the optional NPC stuff, like I've killed everyone this way and done all this at least once. It's just only once. So with Eileen, I know it's possible to like choose her out and kill her right there, but I don't remember exactly how, and I know she's very tough. And me doing a no death run, obviously, like I want to be smart about it. So I don't know if it's worth it to try and take her on at this point, especially when you run into her again not too long after here. So well, you see, probably not, man. You know, I really enjoy streaming Bloodborne, but the only reason I started streaming was because I love this game so much. I was playing it so much. I wanted to do it without dying, right? Like, and people do that all day. I just wanted to do it myself. But Bloodborne's really the only game that I am good enough at to do something like that. You know what I mean? It's the only game like I know well enough to that, like I can. There's even a small chance that I could make it through the game without dying. So I would love to stream other games. Like that's all I do is play games for the most part. I love games, but I don't know what I'd be putting out there that would be worth it. You know what I mean? Like I definitely couldn't do a challenge run for Sekiro or for Dark Souls 1 or. So yeah, I could stream me puttering around and getting lost. Maybe people would like to see that, who knows. Shit, man, if you want to see videos of me playing Neo 2, I'll put up some videos of me playing Neo 2. You can make fun of me. Cause like I said, I made it decently, like, you know, like a good majority of the way through that game, but I have no idea how close I am to the end. And I am by no means a master of it, I can tell you that. So, Neo 2, it's probably going to take me a minute to get into the rhythm of it, I'm assuming. Especially since I haven't been playing Neo 1 like I was planning. But you fall into the rhythm of those games pretty quick, actually, so it probably won't be too much of an issue. Okay, let's get all the rats. This is another thing where, you know what, it's this early in the game, I'll take every soul I can get. So if I can get all these rats in one fell swoop, or successful swoop. That's a weird saying, I just thought of that. They say one fell swoop. Is it failed or fell? I think it's failed. But I think when people use that, it's in the context of a failure. So let's say one successful swoop. Then yeah, I'll take the rats. Where am I at with my shards? Okay, I got those, what, 2 or 3 extra drops, so... Uh, 11. 3, 5, and 8. Ow! You guys are disgusting. I just want you to know that. You sit here in your own vial and puke on passing strangers. You are gross. You could have at least dropped a vial for me. See, your friend did. That's common courtesy. Come on, birds. I hate this shit. They get stuck up there. Alright, Mr. Piggy. You're up. And we stick it up the butt and check the prostate. Oh, everything seems off. This pig is evil. And we put him to sleep. Can I help? You know, I get this question a lot. And I always have trouble answering because it's Bloodborne. There's co-op, but I mean, unless you're talking like a specific boss, like I don't really know how to. I mean, yes, like I guess, but at the same time, this is also a no death run. So if I start bringing in co-opers, I mean, yes, there's a few boss fights. I'll bring in some NPCs just to kind of speed it up almost, like, and to kind of even it out. Like the shadows, I'll bring in the NPCs just so it's 3-on-3, which I guess could be seen as cheesing a little bit, but I'm not doing it for every boss, you know. So I don't. It doesn't bother me. But as far as like helping, I guess you'd have to be more specific. Like, well, what do you mean? I mean, you want to like run through the whole game with me? Because that could be interesting, but I don't know if that could count as my no death run. It'd be kind of inauthentic. We could, I mean, if you really you come in on a boss with me, maybe on a boss that I normally bring in like a NPC summon, sure, but oh, you want to help with like a specific boss, or you want to go through the whole thing? The whole thing, huh? Well, shit. You know, I've never really tried that. I'm not opposed to it. Again, it's just the fact that doing a no death, like, how's that gonna work? I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. Well, maybe we could, if you're serious about it, man. I mean, I don't really have a set schedule for when I do this shit. I just kind of play when I want to, you know. The job I have allows me to play at work, so that's been helpful. So I have the time for the most part. But that's the thing is, if I were to go through the game with someone else for like a challenge, it would have to be like our challenge, right? Like if I said, okay, like me and this person are gonna go through Bloodborne and not die the whole game, that means I couldn't, like, we'd have to be in everything together, otherwise it wouldn't be 100% authentic, you know what I mean? It wouldn't be on point. So if you want to go through the whole thing, then what I would do is start a new character, make it, or have you do the same, get it to the point where we're getting the bells and able to actually do co-op, and then from there summon each other in on, I guess, my game. I guess wouldn't matter whose. Well, probably mine, honestly. Just because, I guess. Probably summon you in every time I got to a new area and just go through it like that. And then if one of us die, but see, that's the thing. Okay, we'd have to come up with our own rules. Like, okay, if I die, does that end your run if you're still alive, and vice versa? So, if you really wanted to do it, I'm not opposed. I would just need the right person. I need someone that would actually, you know, I'm not saying I know there's people out there way better at me than this game. This is just something that I've been trying to accomplish for fun. I just would need someone that didn't just pick up the game yesterday, is all I'm saying. So, yeah, we would just need to kind of work out, I guess, the parameters of what we were doing. And it's a video game. I mean, it's a really fun video game, but a game at the end of the day. I'm not trying to overthink it. I'm just thinking out loud here. If I was gonna go through this with someone for like a challenge, yeah, like that's probably how I would do it. Oh, see, with the DLC, I think I was talking about this on my last deal. So, of course, I would love to include the DLC in my runs, but one,
very well.
This all started because I was trying to keep myself entertained while I was waiting for the Bloodborne DLC to come out. That's why I started this challenge run in the first place. And in all that time, I still haven't been able to quite pull this off. I've gotten damn close, but I still haven't done it. So to throw in the DLC now just seems kind of trivial. It makes more sense for me to like get through the entire game as I set out to do fucking what, a year ago, 2 years ago, I don't even know how many years ago. And then once I accomplish that, go through it and then throw the DLC in. But see, that's the thing, is if I was gonna go through this with someone else and we could choose our own guidelines, so we could absolutely throw the DLC in there. It'd be up to us. That'd be the fun part. Sure, yeah, man. I mean, that's how I would do it. Is start a new character, start from scratch, and go through it. Maybe not even a no death, I guess. Maybe just, I mean, if you really wanted, that is kind of like my goal right now. I mean, that's just the goal I set for myself, you know. I want to get through this shit without dying. And I would like to continue. I mean, it would be kind of cool to do that with another person too. You know, just never really, that's all the shit we've been saying. Just didn't really, I didn't know how it was gonna work, but it doesn't even necessarily have to be a no death, I guess. Okay, yeah, sounds good, man. Yeah, I'll make a new character. Right now, obviously, I'm still alive on this one. But yeah, I'll delete one of my other ones. And yeah, we'll try it out. Why not? Oh, you dick. If that last attack would have gotten off, you would have been dead. But no, you had to fucking have 1 HP left and hurt me. Come over here. Yes, you. And you're gonna drop a shard for me, aren't you, buddy? I can already tell. Yeah, you're gonna give me a shard. Give me a shard, buddy. Don't hold out. Fuck. That's alright. You say that doesn't count. Okay, so basically what you're saying, okay, so basically if we're going through and one of us dies, then that doesn't count. Like then it'd be just like if I died, like we'd start over is what you're saying, right? Which makes sense. That's kind of what I was saying. Yeah, everything, yeah, I would do it just how I'm doing mine. Like, exactly how I'm doing mine. I'm doing the entire full game, everything but the DLC, basically. So all the optional areas, all the optional bosses, the secret ending, all of it. So that means we're doing Hemwick, we're doing the old witch, or the witches, whatever. We're doing Canehurst and Logarius. We're doing Ebrietis and Upper Cathedral Ward. We're doing the Nightmare Frontier, my least favorite fucking area of the whole game. Yeah, all of it. And then maybe we can pepper in the DLC if we're doing good, but yeah, I mean, that's essentially what we're talking about, yeah. Ah, damn it, I don't know how that first one missed you. I get it was off a little bit, but that should have at least chipped at you. Oh shit, could I have... No, I need 8 to upgrade again. I was gonna say, did I not upgrade enough? Or more than I could have? Yeah, and the moon presence, exactly. All that is on the roster for this run, or for this challenge. And honestly, the only reason I haven't included the DLC in these runs so far is because I haven't completed this challenge yet. If I would have already completed this, then I would be working on the whole game plus the DLC right now. So, yeah, I agree. I want the DLC in there too. I just haven't been able to get there yet. Ow! Stop it. Big fucking behemoth. Yeah, sure, we can do the DLC last. That actually makes... That's what I was thinking, actually. Just basically do the DLC last. You just made me waste a bullet, you big motherfucker. Come back here. There we go. And you, little bird, are so adorable. Think they're gonna hurt me. Actually, they can't hurt you. I shouldn't say that. Watch, one's gonna kill me now. Heard you were talking shit about my friend. Birds talk, you know. Oh, what the fuck? How did that... Are you kidding me? You gotta be fucking... You have got to be kidding me. That parry... What in the hell? That parry was on point. On point. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. If I would have died right there, that would have been a controller in the wall. Which has never happened before, but that would have been straight up bullshit. I get with the pistol, you have to be more accurate, but that was dead on. Timing was perfect. That should have been a parry and a visceral. Give me a sharp for that. Damn it. I just had a major brain fart. Did I already clear out the bridge? Yes, I did. Okay, so now level up one more time, and then we'll head on to gas coin. Yeah, Clary Beast. It's funny when I think back to when I first got this game and how long it took me to beat him, and now he's just a giant baby. You just sit there and smack his butt, and he cries the whole time. It's pretty funny.
Very well.
And I blew through Gascoigne the last time. But the time before that, he almost killed me. So it's just weird how this game can, not weird, it's awesome how this game can still be so challenging. Welcome. No matter how many times or how familiar you are with it, anything can still kill you. Like it, I love it. Maybe that's why it's so fucking addictive.
Farewell.
Oh, I don't even, yeah, what am I thinking? I don't have the gem tool. Okay. Gascoigne. See, the blood that, okay, so now you're opening up a whole new bag of worms. So, the DLC weapons, fuck, dude. I haven't played around with them near enough. Like, not even scratch the surface with those, really. Bloodletter probably at the top of the list of ones that I haven't, like, yeah, I've equipped it and put some gems on it, ran around with it for a couple minutes, but there's a lot of those weapons that I never really used. Especially with the bloodletter, because, you know, it hurts you every time you use it. So it's definitely an end game type of thing. And lately, I've been doing these no death runs, so I haven't been making it to the end game. So that's probably the reason, but maybe that's what it was with that parry with that wolf. Maybe my bullet was just a hair too early, but I don't think it was. See, but how do you really play with it, like, consistently when every transform is taking away your health? I mean, you either have to be picking up vials. I mean, yeah, sure, the game drops plenty, but you would have to be getting vials on a consistent basis, which isn't a problem, but that would be one checkbox, and then you'd have to be watching your health the whole time you're using the weapon, because using the weapon is chipping away your health, as is your enemy, so you got two things to worry about right there. I guess I don't know. And I fucking hate Frenzy. It's the most annoying thing in the game. I think we can all agree on that. See, Blood Tinge Run. I've never done anything like that. I've gotten characters up, you know, maxed out to where I can use the Evelyn, can use whatever I want. But that's the thing, is even when on my maxed out levels, you know, I try and use like the magic weapon or the magic shit that the NPCs use, and maybe I just wasn't doing it right, but they oh, what am I doing? I usually don't waste bullets on these guys. That's why I usually have my torch out right now, so I don't shoot them. So I need my bullets for Gascoigne. I just wasted 2 of them. Fuck. Because with him, you never know how many it's gonna take. Fuck yeah, another shard. And one of these guys is gonna drop a pair of bullets. So I'm good. Alright. Alright, compadre. You're up. Okay, but when you push L1 and do whatever, I can't remember its transform attack like specifically, but doesn't it do damage to you also? Or am I confusing that with another weapon? No, it's the bloodletter. I'm pretty sure it's the bloodletter. Are you fucking kidding? Not you too, Gascoigne. Oh, I should mention that's the other thing too, is at work I can play, but I work nights, so people are asleep, and the people I work with, some people, like one of the guys I work with, he plays WoW, and he'll be, you know, in a chat with his buddies, but he's been there longer than I have, and in a different spot in the area. I feel like with me, if I was sitting there talking all night, no one would be able to sleep. So that's why when I'm working, I don't have any commentary. When really, I probably could. I could just turn the volume on my mic way up and just talk kind of quietly, kind of whisper almost, and it should be able to hear me. I just haven't. And honestly, I think I've been making it farther because I haven't been, you know, letting my brain wander into my conversation and been focused on the gameplay, so. But yeah, a lot, because that's where a lot of my game hours are, is at work, thank God. So it's kind of awesome that way, but that might be something we'd have to contend with, but we can figure it out. Yeah, see, exactly. And just you talk. And if we really need to communicate, like I said, I would just whisper to you. Like, I would just turn the volume on my mic way up and talk quietly. It shouldn't be a problem. Now, okay, if you were listening before, yeah, you could say, okay, the shield, why you come up here to get this? You're gonna be up here later when you open up the gate. True, but this early on in the game, these guys are worth the souls, since especially with how easy they are to parry. And that shield, oh shit, okay, maybe I spoke too soon, this guy's gonna fucking kill me. That shield is 500, which ends up paying for half of the axe. It just all works out, like, selling shit-wise. It all works out. So I prefer to come up here and grab this I just view it as picking up 500 echoes right there. And the ones on the way to get it. And since I already have 6 shards, I'm gonna come and grab these 2 right here before I go back and level up. So I can get my cleaver to +3. Oh, I was gonna say too, you know, I was throwing, tossing the idea around of doing like a New Game Plus 7 stream, like just taking it all the way to New Game Plus 7, which I have done, I just didn't stream it. And I think it'd be really fun. I did it with Dark Souls 3 when I was doing the 100% completion. I ended up streaming a good chunk of it, and it was a fucking blast. So that might be something we could do. Because that would be something that, I mean, No Death for sure is very intriguing with you people. But just with some parameters, like I was saying, but with to New Game Plus 7, it wouldn't matter who died and when. Like, we would just keep going. So maybe we could do 2. Or I could do 4, I guess, because I'd have my own, this run going until I complete it, and then my New Game Plus 7, and then, one with a partner. Which could be, that would be a lot of fun. Is that the only gem I have? It is. Okay, well, again, when I first started this, I was already at Old Yharnam, and then I died. So given that it's already been over an hour, and I haven't been to sleep yet, I think I'm just gonna clear out the rest of Cathedral Ward, getting to Old Yharnam. I'll do that little intro area of Old Yharnam to get the shards I need to get my not the cleaver, the axe to +3, and then I'll probably cut it there. That way when I start up later or tomorrow, whenever I get back on, we can just head straight into Old Yharnam again, and I can pick up right where I left off this last time, basically. And hopefully I'll make it farther next time. I really have a feeling this is going to be the run, though, that I pull it off. Oh, I did forget something. The fucking NPCs. Let's go get that shit done real quick. I decided I like that, I like getting that out of the way. Going back and getting the little girl and the old lady, I like getting that out of the way. A complete restart. Well, no, not right now. What do you... I'm confused. So, what I meant by a complete... I was just saying, let's say we were going through together on a no-death challenge, and one of us died. Like, I was just kind of wondering, okay, like, would we both restart? So, but on this, right now, like, the guy my character right here, he's still alive, so no, I'm not going to delete him right now. But you're right, I guess, if we're going to start, we should start soon. Okay, just give me a minute, let me do this NPC bullshit real quick. Basically, give me like 10 minutes, and I should be able to get told. I should be able to pull that off in like 10-15 minutes. If that, actually, it probably shouldn't even take that long. And then, shit, I really, holy shit, it's already, Jesus, I've been off work for 5 hours already. You know what, I'm not gonna lie, dude, I'm pretty tired. We might have to, we'll set a plan. If you're serious about this, dude, we'll just set a plan, and, pick up either later today after I take a nap, or, if you're busy or whatever the fuck, we can do it tomorrow or sometime this weekend. But again, I have all weeknights, because I can play at work. So there is interruptions throughout the night because I am at work, but when there's not interruptions, everyone's just asleep, so I can play my PlayStation. So that's where that comes in. So there's plenty of time. I just don't know, since I had to restart this run, that wasted that first half hour of my gameplay time. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up with this NPC shit since I'm already here. Ah, you prick. Who the fuck do you think you are, you little bitch? Literally the one-hitter guy is the one that wants to give me grief. Like, come on. Oh, and I got the visceral, or the parry, and I didn't think it was going to give it to me, but it did. I was hoping for a gem there. I really thought he was going to give me one. Anyway. Yeah, let me run through. We'll get the little girl, send her out, send the old lady out. Kill a couple enemies that get in the way, pick up. They usually get enough souls to level up 1.5 times or something like that. But I think, again, I'm going to start maybe not killing everything every time I come through here just to save some time. Maybe it's a little bit more reckless to do it like this, but it's a lot fucking faster. And, well, that's really it, actually. It's just faster. Who's still shooting? Oh, the guy up top. Ow. I can't believe I missed that backstab. Yeah, probably later today or tomorrow or both. I just need to get some Z's before I tackle any more of this. Because again, I work nights, so even though it's Saturday morning, my weekend didn't start till this morning at 6 a.m. So I'm pretty worn out. But it's not very late, so that doesn't mean anything. I mean, I'll take a nap, but that doesn't mean we can start later on today. Now, if I get called by one of my siblings and we end up going and getting drunk or something, that's another story, but I haven't heard anything like that, so. Long story short, basically what I'm trying to say is, either today or tomorrow. Exactly, yeah, we'll start our run either today or tomorrow. But I gotta know you're up for it, dude, because if I'm gonna plan on this, to go through this with someone else, I need to know, like, you know, you're gonna be in it. Because I've been at this challenge for, I don't even know, countless attempts, countless hours, countless deaths. I was gonna go clear out the bridge, but I just remembered that I don't need to because I already have enough shards with my cleaver. I love that. Which also means I don't have to worry about going up and killing the wolves for a lucky shard. So we can get the fuck out of here. Did I talk to the old lady? I just did all that on autopilot. I honestly can't remember. Yeah, see, same here. That's the only problem is I've already been up for like 2 days. So I'm already on the ass end of that. But okay, sounds good to me, man. That's all I needed to hear.
Welcome. Very well.
How much do I need? I think that's
Welcome.
enough. I'm
Very
gonna be
well.
embarrassed if it's not. It is, okay. Okay, well if you're gonna go ahead and kill Gascoigne, okay, well again, when we do start, I'm gonna have to start a brand new character because I already have, yeah, it only lets you make 10 profiles and I already have all 10 filled up, I think, again. So I'm gonna have to go and find one that I can delete, which shouldn't be a problem. I'm just gonna have to find one is all, and then because otherwise that's the only way we're gonna be able to sync up. Because I seriously, well, I know for a fact I don't have any characters that are at the beginning of another game. All of the characters I have are like at new game plus 2 or 3 or new game, you know, whatever the fuck. So you understand what I'm saying. So yeah, in order for us to like be on the same level and the same progress, like the same progression, I would have to start a new character, which isn't a big deal, but yeah, I'd have to start a new one. But you get the bells. Let's see. I don't even know how early you can do like human to human co-op in Bloodborne. I know you can summon. There's that trick to summon. It's not even a trick. You can summon Gascoigne for the cleric beast fight. So I know, and you get the bells as soon as you get the hunter stream. I just can't remember when I can actually summon, like set a password and summon a friend in. Like, can I do that right now if I wanted? Like, or is it, I can't remember. Like, I can't remember if you have to, I know you have to be, like, there's certain areas you can't ring the bell, but that's only, like, by lamps. I don't know, fucking remember. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, if you're gonna kill Gascoigne, I was gonna say, you could wait, or go ahead and kill him, and then you could just wait for me to catch up once I make my new one, which I won't take very long. I mean, you just saw I can run through Gascoigne, and like I can start a new character and make it to Gascoigne in about a half an hour, and that's doing everything in the middle. So that's totally viable option. Or you could make a new character also, separate than the one that you're talking about right now, at the same time I do, and we could, oh shit. Okay, I thought I was gonna get stuck in his swings of fury there, but I got lucky. Oh, maybe not. Fuck me. That's it. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. At least for now, I'm definitely ready for a nap. That just, wow. That just, god damn it. God fucking damn it. I got lucky with all those shard drops. God damn it. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you that guy? Jesus. I had one of the cleanest fights of Gascoigne ever. Nothing was really getting in my way, and then that guy fucking... Rage, yeah, exactly. Well, anyways, I guess this is a good opportunity. Since I have to delete this guy anyway, let's get the pain over with. This is always the worst part, is deleting it. It always hurts my heart a little bit. It hurts my heart. Anyway. So. Okay, this is the one. I just died. So that can go. So now I have a spot open for my no death run. So if I wanted to do one with you, let's see. I think this most, I don't know. Fuck, I wish I had dates, because I know a lot of these, at least a few of them, are like ones that I did everything on, like 100% completed, got the yharnam stone, like every hidden item, 100% completion type shit. I think that's this one. But I know a couple of the other ones have some other stuff that the other ones don't, if that makes sense. Like, you know what, I'm just gonna take, this is probably one that I just made just for fun. I'm gonna go ahead and delete him. This one's only level 60. Why did I... What's his deal? I wonder how far into the game he is. Anyway, so yeah, well, first of all, I need to make a new character for my no death. I'll call it my no death. And then I'll go ahead and make a new one right now. Well, actually, I'll wait until we're both back on. Because again, I'm worn out. I need a fucking break. So I'm going to take a nap. So I'll wait till we're both back on. And then, you know what, dude? I don't know how we're going to do this unless we're like in actual communication. So if you're serious about this, send me your PSN.
Good.
Account.
All signed and sealed.
And I'll shoot you a friend request and we'll do it like that. Ow, you fucker. Yes, gotcha. Your mic, bro. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. But like I said, if we're gonna like do runs together, I don't see how we're gonna do that if you're not on my friends list on my PlayStation, you know, because I don't know how to communicate only through YouTube, because I'm not streaming my life 24/7, you know what I mean? So if you wanna just give me your PlayStation account, or, you know, your PSN, so I can add you as a friend, that to me seems like the easiest, most logical way to do it. So yeah, I don't need your mic. We don't need your mic. I just need your PSN. I'll shoot you a friend request, and then that way later on, when I'm ready to get, you know, we're ready to start, we can start together. Mine's in the thing. It's tagged. It's Killer Manila. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna leave it right here so that way I can still actually I'll load up the area, why not? But I'm hopping off. So I'm gonna load up, I'll run up, talk to Yosefka, and then leave it right there so that way when I hop back on I can head straight into Century Yharnam and clear all that shit out.
Then
Alright. Yeah. Yeah, it's tagged in the video, I think, or whatever. But yeah, it's like Killa Manila. So, thank you for watching. Thanks for the chat. I really appreciate the conversation. It's very entertaining. So I will see you guys later. But and yeah, dude, if you Missy, if you just wanna, you know what? Well, what's your PSN? Just type it in. Because mine is my YouTube name, but it's a little bit, I think there's like some numbers mixed in there. I was hoping it was going to be one I could just memorize. Okay. Well, wait, and what do you mean it's an old account? You know, it has to be. You have to be an active PlayStation Plus member to play online. You know that, right? Like, if it's an old account, you can't do co-op. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure what you mean by an old account. But yeah, as long as you have access to online, yeah, we're good. But yeah, I'm gonna cut it here. We'll pick up next time right fucking here. Again, right at the beginning of the fucking game, because I died to that dumbass giant with the fucking ball and chain. And he's killed me before, just not for a while. I think that's why it pissed me off so bad. And also, it looks like I'm going to be starting a co-op run, which is I'm actually pretty excited for. Oh, well, you just said it was an old account, so I figured you meant like you had it on PlayStation Plus at one time and then you stopped paying for it or something. So I was just making sure you knew that you couldn't do that and still play online. But anyways, dude, I'll be on just after I get some sleep and when I wake up, basically. That's what I'm saying. That's why I had you give me your PSN. I'm just gonna shoot you a friend request and then we'll figure it out. So I'll do that right now. So, peace out, YouTube.